Most H1B visa holders, professionals that I work with, assume their 401k is safe no matter what. Unfortunately, that is not the case. If you move to a foreign country, if you move outside of the US, your plan administrator may limit access, freeze your account, or close it altogether because of that foreign residency. This is not an IRS rule, it is a rule of many of the plan's administrators. So what you should do about that? Hi, my name is Zhaneta Gechev, and I'm a licensed life insurance agent, and I specialize in life insurance financial guidance for foreign nationals and H1B visa holders in particular. Today we will cover what happens with your 401k if you move, and also what are good alternative options. So now let's just start off saying that there is actually not a law, the IRS has no law set in place that if you live outside of the US, your 401k should be closed. But this is, again, it's a description on your plan administrator. If you call them to notify of your address change, they can send you a letter. And basically in that letter to say you have 90 days to go ahead and relocate your assets someplace else. Unfortunately, you cannot relocate these assets in an account that is outside of the US. Even if it's a qualified account, IRS will not allow that. And if you're not able to roll it over into something else, then you're faced with a very unpleasant situation. You will be taxed at an ordinary income rate. If you are 59 and if you're below 59 and a half, there will be a penalty, and then there could be additional 30% withholding from the IRS because you are now a non-US resident. So there is going to be a lot of financial penalties if a 401k account gets closed while you are abroad. Now, another thing that it could be a problem with your 401k if you do decide to move abroad is that there is double taxation, unfortunately, unless there is a specific treaty between the US and your country of residence. Typically, the US will require a 30% withholding of distributions for non-US residents. Like I said, your country of residence now may additionally tax that. To completely understand the possible outcome of a move and how your 401 can be affected and what is the next best strategy, we will highly recommend you consult with an international tax advisor. We have had the pleasure of interviewing one. We'll link the video below where he answered some of the most common questions we've received when it comes to that. So what it is that you can actually do? Well, I want you to consider a supplemental strategy to your 401k. That strategy is called LIRP, or life insurance as retirement planning. So life insurance, it can be designed to where it accumulates cash, and that money can be used to supplement your retirement. It can work with your 401k. The design here, or the idea here, it's not to replace your 401k, but they can work together. Some of the advantages of a LIRP, or a life insurance as a retirement planning, it's portability. There is no restrictions on US or foreign residency. The plan would work the same. The funds can be accessed income tax free in the US in the form of US loans or withdrawals. There is no forced distributions like with the 401k. And if your visa gets denied, maybe you're not able to renew it, you don't have the green card, doesn't affect an existing policy. So that will not change your plan. So here's a plan that we feel it's very optimal for a lot of our clients. Take advantage of your 401k offered through your employer up to that limit of the match. Obviously, when they provide match, that is what you may consider free money, so why not take advantage of that? However, beyond that, we would strongly encourage you to look into other vehicles that may be more portable. Side by side, your 401k account can be frozen, it can be taxed heavily if you move abroad, whereas LIRP or life insurance policies can accumulate and can be accessed US income tax free. There's no penalties for cancellation, withdrawals. And the key, what we really want you to take away from here is that they can work as a team, not one or the other. So if you have never asked what happens to my 401k if I leave, this will be a good time to do and kind of research your options and get a little more familiar with the laws and the guidelines. We will be linking our resources in the description. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us, schedule a call. I will link our contact information below as well. And if you find this video helpful, you can simply subscribe to the channel. We cover topics about life insurance, financial planning for visa holders, living benefits, to help you better protect your financial future. We hope you find this helpful, and we wish you a great rest of your day.